What's up guys, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to back handspring. This is a no fear method and it's guaranteed that you're going to get your back handspring. So let's get into it. So the first step is that you want to get about a pad that's thick enough. So you want like a pad that's thick enough that you can comfortably go back on without having any fear. Like you can just fall backwards and you'll have no fear, and that's the first step basically. Just get like a pad or pillows or whatever you feel like and try just jumping backwards. So I'll show you how that looks. Okay, so you've got the pad. Now, this is what I want you to practice doing. So what we're going to do right now is we want to get you comfortable with going backwards. The motion of just going backwards. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to just be here and we're just going to fall, and then if you can back roll, that'll be perfect. Just get over the fear of going backwards, okay? So let's just practice that. Just falling, rolling, get over the fear, just going backwards. Just gonna keep on.
What are you doing?
So I want you to just practice doing that for about 5 to 10 minutes, or less if you're more experienced, and then we can continue from there. So after you practice that for a little bit, I want you to practice this now. So if you can bridge, that'll be perfect. It'll make it so much easier. So again, this is how a bridge looks like. So you want to be here like this, and you want both of your hands to be facing outward, and then you're going to bring your body up. So this is going to really help with the back handspring. So I want you to practice that. That's called the bridge. There are probably a bunch of tutorials on the bridge. So I want you to just practice the bridge. Okay, so once you've practiced that for a little bit, getting comfortable with using your arm strength, I want you to, this is the next step. I want you to, first of all, I can't even do this either, but if you can do this, that'll be amazing. But it's not required. What I want you to do is, you're going to go on the pad with the bridge, and I want you to just kick. Kick as hard as you can, and if you can make it all the way backwards, then you're amazing. You're even better than me. That means you'll get over the feel of going backwards, as well as also practicing the arm strength in your hand. So if you can do that, that's amazing. For those of you who can't do that, I have an alternative. So here's the alternative to that. You can't do that, which I get it. A lot of people can't do a back, it's called a back walkover. A lot of people can't do that yet. So to help bring the strength up in your hands, what I want you to do is I want you to have a wall just like this, and I want you to keep your feet up like that, okay? So from there, what I want you to do is I want you to go lay down and then bridge, and keep your legs up like this, okay? And then I want you to kick over like you're on the pad. So you'll get over basically just get the feeling of a back handspring while doing that. This helped me so much when I was learning how to back handspring. So again, you're here, you're bridging, and then you're kicking back like that. Okay? That'll just help you get over the motion of a back handspring. So practice that for a little bit, and then we'll move on. Okay, so from now on, this is where you need to start to commit. I've seen so many videos. I was trying to learn how to flip, okay? And I can do all the progressions, but then when I get to the commit part, that's when I just can't do it, okay? So, what I want you to do, I want you to grab your mat, okay? Grab your mat. And what I want you to do is I want you to just bend down in like a squat position, okay? And then I want you to go backwards and roll, okay? Just another progression if you want. So here, squat, back, roll. And I want you to jump a little bit. When you squat, jump, and then put your hands down and roll with your hands down. So again, squat, jump, roll. See, that'll happen too. It's all part of the process. So, practice that for a little bit. Again, squat, jump, roll. Okay? So, that's the next step. just squat, jump, keep your hands down, and then roll. So now, your super comfy pad is going to go into a slightly less uncomfortable pad. So what I have is I have 2 stacks of pads, which makes it more comfortable. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to tilt the front pad up, so it's the back pad, the only one pad. So it's not as padded, and hopefully that will get me closer to the fear to actually back handspringing on the hard ground. So if you don't have 2 pads stacked up, just find a way to make your more padded pad less padded, and then we'll practice the same motion. So again, I made this pad a bit less padded, and don't go for the mistake. A lot of people make this mistake and they get hurt really bad. They have a super padded pad and they're like, oh, I can do this. They remove all the padded, they go for it, and then something happens. So just take it slowly, okay? Slowly, okay? I'll make it so much easier and you won't get hurt in the process. So again, I have a slightly less padded pad. Now I'm going to try this again. Ready, and go. Okay. Once you get familiar, keep on removing the pads, and keep on removing the pads until you can do it almost perfectly on that one single pad. So just practice, and then I'll see you after you can do it on that one single pad. Okay, once you can perfectly do it on one pad, I want you to completely remove that. So you can do it on one pad. Now let's progress a little bit more. This is when you're going to have to start to commit a little bit more, okay? So we're going to move that. So here's what I'm going to do. This is a technique that I did, and I feel like it helps a lot. So I push my pad back, and I have my hard floor right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one step, I'm going to do it, okay? I'm going to take another step, do it, another, until I finally get my hands on the floor and my feet on the floor. Okay? So, I'm going to just practice one here, take a step, do another, step, until I get my hand and then. So, let's do that. So let's say I do it there, another step forward, ready, and do it here. Oh, like on my hands, slightly on the floor, taking another step, ready, and go. My hands hit the floor that time, my feet didn't hit the floor. So, I mean, basically you got your back handspring at this point. You want to commit a little bit more, and your hands and feet should both be on the floor. So just keep on taking more steps forward, and then your hands and your feet will both be on the floor. So if you liked this video and you thought it was very helpful, it would be amazing if you subscribe and hit that bell icon, do all that stuff, and see you in the next video.